Hello everyone. I recently visited Kartarpur Ka Sahib corridor in Pakistan in the July of 2022, and before visiting I had to see multiple videos on YouTube to get lot of information about Kartarpur corridor, whether is it safe, how do you travel, what is the best time to travel. So when watching a lot of videos I realized that there are a lot of information, crucial information, that is missing in many of those videos. There are a lot of YouTubers who have done vlogs, shown you around Kartarpur, but there are certain important information that is missing in all those videos. So today I thought of discussing all these important information with all of you in the form of question and answers, so that you will find this easy and will be very helpful when if you are planning to travel to Kartarpur anytime soon. So starting with the first question, what is the cheapest way to travel to Kartarpur? There are three ways you can travel to Kartarpur. Out of which the cheapest way is to take the train. Now the train from the nearest station to Kartarpur is the Dera Baba Nanak station, and Kartarpur corridor is 3.5 kilometers from that station. So trains leave from Amritsar and more from a station called Varka, which is near Amritsar, and there are about 5 trains every day. The earliest train I think leaves at 5:30 in the morning, and this is very inconvenient. It is cheapest because it costs just 35 rupees. However, it is highly inconvenient because of the time, and secondly because of the distance you have to travel from the railway station to Kartarpur corridor entrance. Now there are no conveyance facilities from the station to the corridor. That is why you will find this, although cheap, but the most troublesome way to travel to Kartarpur. The best way, and this is how I traveled, is to take the bus from Amritsar bus stand to Dera Baba Nanak, and the corridor is about 1.5 kilometer walk from there. You may also take lift or ride from the passing by two-wheelers. They are happy to give you a ride, and that is the cheapest and the best way to reach Kartarpur. So question number 2, what is the entry fees? Is it free to travel to Kartarpur? It is yes and no. The Indian side takes absolutely no money to permit you to travel to Kartarpur. All services from the Indian side are absolutely free of cost. The Pakistan, however, charges $20 to enter, and that makes this trip, that is the only where you have to pay for this journey. Next question is, if you have to pay $20 to the Pakistan side, how do you do it? So there is only one way they will accept, and that is not in Pakistani rupee or Indian rupee. They accept only US dollar notes. So that is why you can take these notes from outside. So I took it from Bangalore before I traveled. So I paid about 80 rupees for every dollar. The cost of exchange at the Pakistan side is really high. So I advise all of you to take exchange your money within India and then take US dollars there, so that you will avoid that high fee. All they want is a $20 20 US dollars. So better to exchange it in India rather than in Pakistan. So next question is, there is a market that is behind the Kartarpur Gurudwara, and what is the currency that is used there? So this information was not available anywhere. Now legally we are not allowed to transact in Indian rupees in Pakistan. However, that makes Pakistani rupee the only available option to transact in the Kartarpur market. This Pakistani rupee can be exchanged at the Pakistani entrance, where you can get US dollars as well. However, most shopkeepers in Pakistan are very happy to accept larger denomination Indian rupees. About 500 rupees is what they like. So if you have 500 rupees, they are happy to take it, but however it is legally not allowed to transact in Indian rupees. Next question, will you get the ETA back when you return? No, I actually keep all tickets and stamps as souvenirs. However, both Indian side and Pakistan side do not give you back any documents. So that makes it, you will not get any souvenirs or any papers back when you return. So you have to just take it and leave it back to the custom agency. Next question, do you get mobile signal when you are in Kartarpur? Now this question, the answer is yes and no. the Pakistani immigration is just 1 kilometer from the Indian border, and there you will get good internet and telephone facility, that is the Airtel tower, that is from the Indian side. However, after the immigration, when you actually reach the Gurudwara, which is about 4 kilometers from the immigration counter, there is absolutely no signal. So hope this was clear. Next, if you have to donate something to the Gurudwara, in what currency do they accept? Now, the Gurudwara accepts both in Indian rupees and in Pakistani rupee, so you can do donations in both, but don't forget to collect the receipt from the Gurudwara, and also please check in which currency have they printed the receipt for you. Next, what are the things to buy in Kartarpur market? Personally, I did not find anything so special to buy in the Kartarpur market. However, some things you can buy are some clothes. There are some food stalls. There are some souvenir stalls selling you magnets and some handicrafts. There is a famous Pakistani halwa that is also available. So I do not feel that it is anything different or special to buy anything from Kartarpur. So you may avoid buying there as well. Next, very important to note, please carry hard copy of all documents, your COVID certificate, your ETA form, everything in hard copy, because only hard copies are accepted, especially in the Pakistan side, and because they have to stamp your ETA, please carry a hard copy and do not try to show the officials a soft copy on your mobile phone. Next question, are polio drops compulsory? Yes, they are compulsory, and they are given only on the Indian side, and it is the first thing that you will receive as soon as you enter the immigration counter. Is COVID test essential? Yes, definitely. Indian side do not ask it, but definitely for Pakistan, as of July 2022, COVID test done at least 72 hours prior was mandatory. There is a health center in Dera Baba Nanak that can do this for you, but always I would prefer to do it at my hometown if you are reaching Kartarpur before 72 hours. So these were certain questions that none other videos covered, so I thought it was a good idea to share all of these with you. Hope you found this very useful. If there are any further questions, you can definitely put them on the comments. I will try to answer these questions. So definitely please pay a visit to Kartarpur. It is the cheapest way and the only way for Indians to travel to Pakistan without any hassles. So Pakistan was my 17th country on the list, and it was one of the countries where I traveled at the least cost. So happy travels, and see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.